What up, Raider Nation? It's April, man. Just 3 more weeks till the draft. You excited? You guys all excited? Gavin, you excited?
Of course. It's been long overdue. Been waiting way too long for this now. And I'm fed up of doing mock drafts.
Yeah, man. It's like 3 weeks left and everyone's done with mock drafts. I don't want to do any more mock drafts. I just want to get to the draft, man. They should just move it back like 2 weeks. Screw the pro days.
Yeah, I think they should alter the dates a little bit. I think there's too much of a gap in between, free agency starts and the draft. I think it should be a bit closer together. So teams can get their players in earlier.
Why do you need pro days? I don't understand why you need pro days if there's a combine already. I guess for players that don't get invited to the combine, they want to show off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, but also don't forget that some players might have been carrying injuries or, like Maurice Hurst where he had to get checked out. So I think the pro days are beneficial for the players who don't go to the combine, but I don't really see the need for the players who've been at the combine to do it.
Listen, most pro days are over anyways by end of March. Just have it over by end of March, right? And just then start playing. And give it 2 weeks to say you're bored and have it mid-April. I don't know, the second Thursday of April or whatever. Like within the 15th. Because they're just watching TV, they're just repeating the same thing over and over. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been watching NFL Network a lot recently, just because it's the same regurgitated stuff that I've already seen. I think that they should push it back, really. I think it's better for teams if they push it back because then they can get all the players together and obviously, like the new coaches, they can meet their players a bit earlier as well. I think it's stupid that they have to wait till April to meet all their players because they have to make cuts and adjustments without even meeting them. I don't think that's actually fair to the players or the coaches themselves.
Yeah, it's good you bring it up. This Monday is when Gruden and his staff finally gets to meet the players, so that's exciting, huh? They finally get to work with them.
That's going to be interesting.
You can't really do anything. First 2 weeks is just strength and conditioning. That's how it works. So they come in, they go over mental shit. They can't put any pads on until training camp anyway. So, but at least they get to go over the playbook. They study and things like that.
Yeah, but also don't forget he can go in there and he can assess what personalities he's got in that group already.
Yep.
He'll be having conversations with every single one of them. Will have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the pictures to come out on Raiders.com. That should be cool.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Some of them might not like him, but I tell you what, he won't mess about. If you don't fit his plans and you don't, buck up and do what you're supposed to do, then you'll be out the door. It's as simple as that.
Listen, good coaches don't give a crap about being liked. That's it. Nobody likes Belichick. Nobody liked his boss, the tuna. Bill, what's his name? Bill Parcells. So all you gotta do is win, man.
Yeah, well, that's what the Patriots have been doing. I can't stand the Patriots. I think they're a bunch of knobheads, but at the same token, they've been successful.
What the hell's a knobhead?
Just a dickhead, basically. Same thing.
Oh, I got you. The knob. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, that dancing douchebag Marquette King got cut finally. I really liked him when he first came to the Raiders, but after that, Pro Bowl, when he took a picture with Aqib Talib pulling his chains, like making fun of Crabtree in the situation. After that, I was like, this guy rather get likes than back his teammates up. You know what I mean? He'd rather get retweets and likes on Twitter than, stand up and be a man about it. First, I thought maybe he's new, maybe, just the kid, whatever. Then I realized he's like 28 years old, this guy. He's still going around acting like a little millennial, stupid 20-year-old. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he's just stupid, to be honest with you. I was singing his praises, and to be honest with you, I really liked him. But as soon as he put out that the Raiders were being salty as well, I blew my lid, I'm telling you. You know, because all these fans, like me, you, and everyone else, had his back. And then as soon as he's got cut, he's chatting shit about everyone. I don't agree with that at all.
You know, he was on NFL Network like a week before he got cut. I just want to play it for everybody. They asked him if he's excited to see John Gruden. Well, this is what he said. Watch. Listen.
Changes up there in the Bay Area this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance to catch up with Gruden at all?
That's the guy from Monday Night Football, okay. Not at all.
No conversations yet.
Oh.
So you guys aren't really allowed to, huh?
I think that's what the rules say.
Yeah. Are you interested and are you looking forward to having a conversation with him and kind of seeing what that's like?
Of course. Everybody keeps saying, look, they're Chucky dolls, so I want to see if it's true.
Chucky dolls.
This guy, he goes, I want to see if he really looks like a Chucky doll in person.
I tell you what, he'd get a right hook off of Chucky, I tell you.
Anyway, but he was making $3 million. It's not just that too. We save up $3 million in cap space. You know, we don't have much cap space left, but we do have, so I think there's more cuts coming though. Vic Tafer's been talking about Jared Cook being cut. He might go. I don't know who else might get cut, but
yeah. I think Jared Cook's one of those ones where we're trying to fish out for potential trades. Because if you can get anything out of that, then, you know, you do it, don't you? Even if you get like a 6th rounder or a 7th rounder or whatever, even if you just get something out of it, you're saving cap space and getting a pick. You know, that's why I don't think he's been cut yet. I think they're trying to put him on the market. But if there isn't a market, obviously I will say I think they cut him because I think their needs aren't really tight end at the moment. I think we're going in a different direction. And obviously there is some tight ends in the draft that they could look at to be catching threats. So
what they might do as
I think that's the way they go.
It's if imagine Bradley Chubb falls to us at number 10 for some reason. You know, PFF had us taking Bradley Chubb. So if he falls to us, if we take him, then he might even release Bruce Irvin. I don't know, or at least ask him to take a pay cut.
Yeah, I can't see that personally.
Yeah, I'm just saying if we're desperate,
I know you're speaking hypothetically, but I just can't see it. I think they value Irving quite a lot, and I think Gruden likes his attitude as well. He is a proper Raider, you know.
Yeah.
Like I know it's only on Twitter, but he's basically sticking up for all of his teammates, all of the fans. You know, I think Gruden likes that. You know, he wants them personalities around his dressing room.
Yo. We got 2 more signings. I like one of them a lot. Reggie Friday, they announced it on Friday. Cornerback Senquez Golson and defensive end Armonte Bryant. Now, I don't know much about Armonte Bryant. He was a 7th round draft pick. But Senquez Golson was a 2nd round pick from 2015. That's a 2nd round pick. He's available because he's never played it down. He's been injured. Like, it's bad luck. Like, August, his rookie year, he gets injured and out for the year. August, his, 2nd year, he's injured. So first injury was what was it? Shoulder injury. On August, his rookie year, he's out for the year. Year after that, a midfoot injury during practice, in August, and he's out for the year. And last year, he gets injured again. Where did he get injured? Blah, blah, blah. And he get injured again, and he's out for the year. Then Tampa Bay picks him up and releases him in a week. So, he's a 2nd round pick who hasn't played because of that's bad. That's some bad shit, man.
Yeah.
How do you get injured 3 years in a row? That's pretty bad. Someone's got to put a spell on him or something.
Yeah, well, he's a low risk, high reward sort of player, you know. If we can get him healthy and keep him healthy, get him on the field and see what he's about, you know, he might not show out and might not be, you know, because these injuries do take a toll. You know, there's no 2 ways about that. But at the same token, you know, if he's mentally strong and he's all good to go, he could make an impact this year. Yeah. Looking at the players that we've brought in, I don't see anyone that stands out apart from Rashan Melvin, I suppose, in the secondary. So
well, we got depth, and we got a slot.
Running.
We got a slot player in the safety who can play slot as well. We'll see. You know, a lot of these players will be cut in training camp anyway. So
yeah, but I like him because he's young, hungry. Yeah, he's hungrier the most because of he's had injuries, and he wants to see the NFL field. That's dangerous. That's dangerous for anyone because that sort of player is so hungry for success. He doesn't care who he's got to knock out of their spot, you know, and that's only good for competition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's definitely hungry. I feel bad for him. Such bad luck. You go get injured 3 years in a row. That's pretty. I don't know.
Yeah. I read a stat as well that in his last season at Ole Miss, he had 10 interceptions.
Oh yeah, it was very productive.
Yeah, so you get even half of that guy back to full fitness, then you're going to have a decent player.
Yeah. Hey, one more news we got before we talk about the defensive tackle class. The Raiders confirmed Tom Shaw as the strength and conditioning coach, which is pretty good. You know what? He's famous for prepping college players for the combine. Like all the big name college players, a lot of them go to him. Not all of them, but most of them go to him to have him train them to get ready for the NFL and the combine and all that. So he's very knowledgeable and well respected. That should be good.
Yeah, well, he's got
Gruden said that was his favorite
with
hire.
Players.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was just going to say, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up. No, I was just going to say that he's got experience of working with the younger players, you know, keeping them in check, you know, keeping their bodies in prime condition.
Yeah. Hopefully, because players didn't really like the last staff. I don't know why. They were supposed to be good, but a lot of the players didn't like them. But hopefully Tom Shaw, you know, prevents a lot of the injuries that happened last year. So
yeah. Well, it's all about rehabilitation as well.
Yeah,
you know, getting these guys back on the field as quick as possible. Yeah.
Yo, so this week we're taking a position at a time. We're ranking every position players, you know, not just who's the better prospect, who's the better prospect to be a Raider, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For Raiders needs, Raiders really need a interior pass rusher, someone who can, like, you know, especially a 3 technique, who can penetrate between the guard and the tackle and just head upfield. Because the 3 technique lines up on the outside shoulder of the guard, and his job is to penetrate, get to the backfield and sack the quarterback, stop the run, whatever. One gap penetrator. So we're looking for guys like that, right?
Yeah.
So most of the, you know, so-called draft experts have their top 10 list. So just random order: Harrison Phillips, Maurice Hurst, Breland Speaks, Nathan Shepard, Tim Settle, Justin Jones, R.J. McIntosh, Derek Nottie, Taven Bryan, Vita Vea, Deshaun Hand, B.J. Hill, and Deron Payne. That's about 12, 13. So we'll cover 12 guys, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll cover 12 of these guys and see who's the best fit. We'll rank them. We looked at film for all 12 of them. We'll give you a quick, just a summary about each one of them. We'll give them a grade and we'll rank them. So let's get started, man. You want to go first or should I?
I don't mind.
Go for it. Who you got first?
I've got B.J. Hill.
Ha! Go for it.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna tell the audience you started laughing when I said BJ. You're a little perv. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Nah, but yeah, he's 6'4" in length.
Hey. Heyo.
Pardon the pun.